6:14 a.m., April 7th. My son's phone rang in his kitchen. He was alone. Bathrobe, coffee he hadn't drunk. It was the bank. They were calling the $2 million personal guarantee he had signed in my place. He didn't know yet that the foreign buyer who had taken 70% of his contracts was me. He just knew, in that 1 second, that he was finished. Let me tell you how a dying father, quietly, took everything back. My name is Henry Vaughn. I built Vaughn Structural Engineering in 1994 with one client and a $40,000 SBA loan. By spring of 2025, we were 47 employees. I knew every one of their kids by name. April, stage 2 prostate cancer, 6 cycles of chemo. On a Tuesday in May, I gave my son Marcus operational signing authority. He was 34, MBA, 3 years in the firm as VP operations. He hugged me in the parking lot. My wife Eleanor watched from the car. She didn't say anything until we got home. Then she said, "I don't like the way he hugged you." By Friday, 3 days later, Marcus had already called outside counsel for the first time. I didn't know that yet. I was sleeping through cycle 1. July 14th, 2025, an emergency board meeting that never happened. Marcus pulled DocuSign images of 2 old signatures from contracts in the file room. Diana Park, 22% shareholder, my old chief engineer. Robert Lynn, 18%, semi-retired. He printed them onto a fabricated minutes document. Walked it to a notary at a high-volume office, told her the signatories had just stepped out. She stamped it. 200 documents that week. He filed it with the state. I was removed as CEO and director while sedated in a chemo recliner. July 16th, 6:32 a.m. Eleanor was sitting beside me. She picked up my phone to silence it. Subject line, board has voted. She read it twice. She didn't tell me for 2 days. When she did, she only said 5 words. "Your son did this, Henry." I didn't cry. I asked her to print the email.
First thing I checked was Diana's calendar. She had been in Cancun July 11th through the 18th, her daughter's wedding. I had her boarding pass within an hour. 1 signature. Impossible. The second was Robert. A stroke in 2024 had taken the loops from his hand. I pulled his neurology records. The forged signature had loops his fingers could not form anymore. Marcus knew about the stroke. He had sent flowers. The third was the boardroom itself. I asked the building manager for security footage from 2 to 4 p.m. on July 14th. The room was empty. There was no meeting. The whole document was a fiction. I had everything I needed to destroy him in a week. I waited 9 months instead. August, between cycles 3 and 4. I checked into a hotel 2 states over and signed the incorporation papers for Castor Engineering Holdings on the desk in my room. The lamp was beige. The pin was the hotel's. I made 3 phone calls that afternoon. Bridge and Howell, Stanton Civic Group, Maritime Logistics. My first 3 clients from 1994. I have personal cell numbers for all 3 CEOs. I told each of them the same thing. I'm starting something quiet. I would like to bid your renewal. None of them asked the new entity's name. All 3 said yes inside 48 hours. I didn't sue. Suing would have warned him. Suing would have frozen the contracts. I made a phone call instead. 3 of them. That was the day the revenge began. Marcus was at the office that afternoon, updating the company logo.
Months. Contracts came up for renewal at Vaughn. Castor bid 4% under. The CEOs signed with Castor. Marcus told his staff it was a soft market. He posted on LinkedIn about efficiency gains. He sent Slack messages with smiley emoji, screenshots, all of them. October. The bank wanted a personal guarantee on a $2 million expansion loan. The original guarantee was mine. Marcus replaced it with his own name. I was in the room when he signed. I asked him calmly, "Are you sure you want to put your name on this?" He laughed. He said, "Dad, don't worry about it." I didn't. By March, 70% of Vaughn's revenue was Castor's. Marcus celebrated his turnaround quarter at a steakhouse. He picked up the check. He didn't feel the bleeding. April 7, 2026, 6:14 a.m. The bank called Marcus first because his name was on the paper. He listened. He said there must be a mistake. He said they were hitting numbers. The voice on the other end read him the revenue figures. He went quiet. He called the CFO. The CFO did not pick up. The CFO had resigned the night before. He called me. I let it go to voicemail. My greeting played. I had recorded it the week before. Calmly. You've reached Henry Vaughn at Castor Engineering. I'm with a client. Castor. He heard the name and the kitchen went silent around him. He understood everything in 1 second. The contracts, the buyer, the patience. 11 a.m. the same morning, Eleanor and I walked into the State Attorney General's office. I had a manila folder. Inside it, Diana's boarding pass, Robert's neurology records, the empty boardroom footage, 2 forged signatures. 9 months. Ready.
Counts of forgery. 1 count of filing a false instrument. Elder financial abuse enhancement. I was a documented chemo patient. The $2 million guarantee was called. Marcus filed Chapter 7 inside 60 days. Vaughn Structural entered receivership. Castor purchased the original firm at auction. $310,000. The name, the IP, the remaining assets. Diana Park sent me 1 text message that afternoon. 5 words. Took you long enough, Henry. Marcus's wife filed for divorce 4 months later. He moved out of state. We have not spoken. The day I repurchased the building, I sat alone at the boardroom table, the same table where the meeting had not happened. I took the original 1994 founding certificate out of a cardboard tube and hung it back on the wall. I did not smile. I just listened to the building. He thought patience was weakness. Patience is just a longer kind of math. Would you have sued or built? Tell me below.